Hello you beautiful, beautiful people. Today we're going to jump back into Forza Horizon 4 and complete this week's FORZA challenges for the spring season and series 40. We're taking on TOURENWAGEN, those all important 200 FORZA points and the much needed percentage towards the festival playlist. Now I know it's slightly later than I'd like to upload this video, but still we're going to get it done. A like rating would be much appreciated. Definitely consider subscribing so you can find your way back to the channel nice and quick, nice and easy. Let's go take on this week's FORZA challenges. Now I'm pretty sure at this point everybody here owns Lake Lodge, but I'm going to mention it anyway as it wouldn't be a weekly FORZA video if I didn't, but it will double all FORZA points for all FORZA activities. Daily FORZA challenges, weekly FORZA challenges, they're the ones we're doing today, and FORZA lives every hour on the hour. Like I say, this house will double all FORZA points for all FORZA activities. Can be quite expensive at 5 million credits, or is free if you have the VIP pass. Now for this week's FORZA challenges, TOURENWAGEN, we are required to be in the 1990s Mercedes-Benz 190 2.5 16 Evolution 2. I'm going to be running 738 horsepower and 4-wheel drive. This car can be picked up in the auto show for as little as 150,000 credits. If you'd like to use my tune, search game tag Skippy 4631 or the file name Skippy YouTube. Share codes in description and in the comments below. Now before we jump into the weekly FORZA challenges and get those complete, we'll take a look at the full festival playlist, the Horizon backstage vote, Super 7 reward and the FORZAthon shop. So for 50% completion of the spring season for series 40, you've got one Horizon backstage pass up for grabs to spend in Horizon backstage on whichever car you choose. For 80% completion, we've got the TVR Tuscan, a very, very cool car. For the online trial Mudbath, we've got the Jeep Wrangler Liberty design, very cool Jeep indeed. For the spring games, we've got the free style emote, and then the 3 season championships for cultured icons, the sequined flat cap. Mr. Spotlight, we've got the Ferrari Dino, and Sacre Bleu, we've got the Renault 5 Turbo FORZA Edition. Let's hop on over to the FORZA shop and check out this week's cars. Okay, first car up for grabs, the 1974 Toyota Corolla SR5, 599 FORZA points. Second car up for grabs for 350 FORZA points, you can grab yourself a 2010 Volkswagen Golf R. 2 clothing items up for grabs, the metallic tank top and the yellow biker gloves, 75 FORZA points for each of those. For 100 FORZA points, if you're feeling lucky, you can grab yourself a normal wheel spin, or you can nab yourself a super duper wheel spin for 300 FORZA points. Now let's head on over to Horizon Backstage and check out this week's vote. So last week's Horizon Backstage vote saw the 2017 Alpine A110 go up against the Renault Clio 197, and I'm happy to report the Alpine A110 did win the vote and is now available for purchase in Horizon Backstage. This week's vote, however, has Renault up against Renault, the Renault Clio 2016 up against the Megane RS 2018. I prefer the Renault Clio 2016, but that's just personal choice. Let me know in the comments which one you're voting for, and let's head on over to Horizon Super 7, check out this week's reward. This week's reward isn't quite as good as last week's, the Koenigsegg CCGT, but we do have the Alien Morph Suit in grey. To add that to your collection if you don't have it already, just complete these 7 challenge cards within Horizon Super 7. With all the good stuff out the way, let's crack on with this week's FORZA challenges. TOURENWAGEN Chapter 1, High Demand. Own and drive the formidable 1990s Mercedes-Benz 190e 2.5 16 Evolution, a car that sold out before it was even unveiled. Own and drive then, jump in the Mercedes 190e, hop outside your festival, house or castle, drive 2 seconds down the road, high demand completed. So with Chapter 1, high demand completed, it's on to Chapter 2, Autobahn. Take to the highways and earn a total of 3 stars from speed traps in your Mercedes-Benz 190e. Now for this chapter, head on into your map and then filter by speed traps, making it a little bit easier to see and find. Now you can use any speed trap you want, you can use any combination of speed traps, you don't have to use the same one over and over, but I'm going to be heading on over to Astmoor, just south of the Mudkickers Adventure Park, and we're going to use the Astmoor speed trap with a 140 mile an hour 3-star target. Here we go then, 3 stars in total from speed traps in the 190e. Coming in from the east side of the camera. We just need 140 for that 3-star objective. Should be nice and easy with my tune. Here comes the camera at 182.01. That is definitely 3 stars. Just got to wait for that notification. There it is. Autobahn completed. And with chapter 2 Autobahn completed, it's on to our 3rd chapter, Clean Sweep. Avoid bumping your opponents to earn 6 clean racing skills while racing in your Mercedes-Benz 190E. Now for this chapter, you can use any race within Horizon 4, whichever racing series you are most comfortable driving in. You can even use Street Scene or the drag strip. For me though, I'm going to be using the road racing series. We're going to be heading south to Broadway, and we're going to be using the Broadway Village circuit. I do have a cheeky blueprint if you guys want to use it. Clean Racing Skills Chapter 3, 5 laps long to give you a little bit of time to get those clean racing skills. If you want to use it, search for gamer tag Skippy4631 or use the share code 316494417. Now, driver type difficulty doesn't affect the races for weekly FORZA challenges. Normally I say there's no reason to make it any harder than it needs to be. I'm putting it on New Racer, but this week we're going to leave it on Unbeatable. Here we go then, 6 clean racing skills. Now the reason I've got it on Unbeatable is because I start at the back of the pack, and that is exactly where I'm going to stay. I'm going to let all the driver tasks take off into the distance, and I'm just going to have my own race, keeping it clean, earning those 6 clean racing skills. So I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to try and not catch up with them. There's a clean start. I'm just going to keep cruising around, not really pushing the Mercedes. Don't hit any walls, don't hit any trees. Hopefully we'll get a clean racing skill. There's one. We just need 5 more. This is all I'm going to do. I'm going to cruise around at the back of the pack, earning those clean racing skills. And after 2 laps of cruising this circuit, I earned my 6 clean racing skills. Clean Sweep completed. So with chapter 3, Clean Sweep completed, it's on to our 4th and final chapter, Formation Lap. Get to grips with the excellent Mercedes-Benz 190E by driving it for a total of 20 miles. Now this chapter can be completed absolutely anywhere within the free roam map. It can even be completed during races to earn credits and influence along the way. But the best place and quickest place to get this done is the motorway, and just cruise up and down as fast as you can. Here we go then, 20-mile drive in the Mercedes-Benz 190E. I'm literally just going to rip it up and down the motorway until we hit the required mileage. While we go for a little cruise up and down the motorway in our 190E, I want to give a massive shout out to all the beautiful members. Brandy, Assumed, James, Peter, James, Justin, Victor, Hardy, Rod, FH4 Player, Zeta, Pearl Jam, Peter, Dragon, Terry, Stephen, Kevin, Carlton, Easy, and Owen. Thank you all so much for going that extra mile to support the channel. And after going for a little cruise up and down the motorway, that is chapter 4 Formation Lap completed, finishing off this week's FORZA challenges. Touring Wagon, 200 FORZA points in the bank, and 15% towards our festival playlist. If you've got any questions about this week's FORZA challenges, do hit me up in the comments. I'll do my best to help you out. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Definitely consider subscribing. A like rating would be much appreciated. Stay safe and have an awesome day.